So next, third problem continuation. Here we know that B cross C dot dr equal to dr dot B cross C equal to C into dr cross B, and del cross B cross C, del cross B cross C equal to, we can write B into C cross, sorry, C dot delta minus C into del dot B. So from this we can write C integration dr cross B equal to surface integration B into C dot delta dot n cap into ds minus surface integration C into del dot B dot n cap into ds. Next continuation. Equal to surface integration C dot del into B dot n cap into ds minus surface integration C dot n cap into del dot B into ds. C surface integration del into B dot n cap minus n cap del dot B into ds, and C surface integration n cap cross del cross B into ds. Hence we can write line integral dr cross B equal to surface integration n cap cross del cross B into ds. This is the proof. Integration dr cross B equal to surface integration n cap cross del cross B into ds. Next one, fourth one. Prove surface integration curl f dot ds, curl f dot ds equal to 0 for any closed surface. For any closed surface. In solution, here consider Gauss theorem. According to Gauss theorem, we know that surface integration curl f dot ds equal to 0. So curl f dot ds equal to volume integration del dot curl f into dv. So here from Gauss theorem, we know that surface integration equal to volume integration. Here what is the question? Prove surface integration curl f dot ds equal to 0 for any closed surface. So for this, in solution, according to Gauss theorem, surface integration curl f dot ds equal to volume integration del dot curl f into dv. After that, volume integration, this is the del. That means divergence dot curl F into dV. So already we know that divergence of a curl is 0. Divergence of curl is 0. We know that divergence of a curl is 0. Curl is 0. Hence, we can write surface integration curl F dot ds equal to 0. So here from Gauss divergence theorem, we write surface integration curl F dot ds equal to volume integration del dot curl F into dv. From that volume integration divergence dot curl F into dv, we know that divergence of a curl is 0. Hence, surface integration curl F dot ds equal to 0. Next one. Using Stokes theorem, prove that curl gradient pi equal to 0. Using Stokes theorem, prove that curl gradient pi equal to 0. So from already we know that in that solution we have to take Stokes theorem. From Stokes theorem, line integral a dot dl equal to surface integration curl a dot ds. Here let a equal to gradient pi. Gradient pi. Then we get the equation is integration gradient pi dot dl equal to surface integration curl gradient pi dot n cap into ds. After that gradient pi dot dl means gradient pi means I dou pi by dou x plus j dou pi by dou y plus k dou pi by dou z plus dl means we can write I dx plus j dy plus k dz. From this we get curl gradient pi equal to 0. Using Stokes theorem, prove that curl gradient pi equal to 0. Curl of gradient pi equal to 0. So already we know that from Stokes theorem, line integration equal to surface integration. Line integration equal to surface integration. In solution, according to Stokes theorem, according to Stokes theorem, we have line integral a dot dl equal to surface integration curl a dot ds. Here consider let a equal to gradient pi. In a bar place we have to write gradient pi. Here gradient pi and here curl gradient pi. Because we have to prove curl gradient of pi equal to 0. Curl gradient of pi equal to 0. So that we have to take or we have to consider A bar equal to gradient of phi.